Biomutant's launch is quickly approaching. It will launch on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and that's all. No next-gen console release whatsoever. What I'm wondering is, will this affect the longevity or even the popularity of Biomutant? The game was delayed for 3 years since it was announced in 2017. That could have been plenty of time for Experiment 101 to make Biomutant a next-gen game, even if it needed another year of development, which I don't think anyone would have noticed anyways. A lot of people kind of forgot about this game. So why wouldn't Experiment 101 want to do this? Well, for one, their studio is super tiny, like 20 people small, and being in development since 2017, next-gen consoles were not even close to being a thing. So I don't think this was even a decision Experiment 101 were even thinking about. Plus, making an entire game with 20 people is very difficult in the first place. And adding next-gen graphics later on would have been very difficult for them to pull off. There is really a good example of why you don't focus solely on next-gen either when your game should have been on old-gen. Take Cyberpunk 2077. Yes, the tragedy that is CDPR's failure. Cyberpunk was in development way before any next-gen console was even close to coming out. And instead of being optimized for those last-gen consoles and waiting for a next-gen upgrade, CDPR really focused on that new tech instead. And look what happened to the old-gen gamers. Totally screwed because the game had so many issues on last-gen consoles. If Experiment 101 went that way, they more than likely would have wound out the same, or at least been in development a few more years. So honestly, good choice on their part for sticking to last gen. As far as popularity, I don't think Biomutant will struggle at all, even being on old gen. We haven't seen many true next-gen games right now. Plus, I think when people see it, they'll want it. The graphics in the latest gameplay look truly amazing, better than anything I thought it would have looked like. The vibrant and colorful world already looks like it's on next gen. It's that good. Plus, have you seen the combat? Of course you have. It looks so well done. The crazy weapons and the kung fu aspects and the bullet time and just everything about it screams awesome. Gamers are going to see that and want to play it over and over again with different playstyles. That alone could skyrocket Biomutant to the top, even without being on next gen consoles. Biomutant could be the sleeper game of the year, honestly, if they can pull off like 80% of what they're trying to do. And as far as longevity for the game, that could maybe cause some problems in the game's lifespan. But in all honesty, I don't really think it'll be that bad. Yes, the Series X and PS5s are still quite difficult to get, but that's kind of good for Experiment 101. It'll allow them to sell more games. But the game is going to offer a lot, 65 hours worth of content if you do all the side quests and explorations. Plus, with what I mentioned about the combat and the world itself, that's a ton of engaging content, and I believe that'll really allow Biomutant to last for quite some time in its life cycle. I think it was a great choice from Experiment 101 to make Biomutant on last-gen consoles right now. They will get a lot more players since next-gen is still a raffle at this point. Plus, they can always add a next-gen down the line if the game does well, and there is demand for it from the players, which I highly think there will be. I don't see any negatives to this decision, only positives. And unlike Cyberpunk, they won't have multiple issues within 2 different generations of the game. I would like to know your thoughts down below. Will not making Biomutant Next Gen actually hurt the game, or will it save it? If you found value in this video, please hit that like button. It helps the video and the channel overall greatly. Stick around for some more Biomutant videos coming up, and until next time, peace.